Hi, in this tutorial I'll be answering this question here, and I'll show you how to import custom Python modules placed inside a standard ROS2 package built using the Ament Python system. So I'll show you how to set up the package architecture to have custom Python modules inside the ROS2 package, how to configure setup.py so that modules can be imported, and how to import modules and use them in a Python node script. I'll be using the constructs ROS Development Studio and doing it in a new ROS2 Humble workspace called ROS2_WS. So first I'll set up the package architecture. I'll create a standard ROS2 package using Ament Python. I'll go into the source directory of the workspace and create a package called py_pkg with dependencies on RCL_py. As expected, the directory structure should look like this. Now, I'll next add custom Python modules that I want to import under the directory with the same name as the package. So I'll go into py_pkg and create a file named module to import. For this tutorial, for simplicity, we can just add a minimal function to the module to import file, and all it does is print hello world. So next, I'll create a scripts directory to store my Python nodes. So I'll go one level up and make a directory called scripts. And I need to specify this as a Python package. To do that, I will need to create an empty init file inside that directory so that it can recognize it as a package, and also my Python node. Now inside that file, that Python node, I'll put a minimal implementation for a node. So here, I'm importing the function from the module that we just created, and then running the imported function when the node is instantiated. And so the final package architecture will look like this. Okay, so now I'll configure the package and test the node. To do that, I'll have to modify setup.py. So I'll add scripts to the list of packages. This is so that later when I build with colcon, ROS2 knows to put the Python packages into the install folder of the workspace. And I'll also add the entry point, which is just this line here. And so now I will be able to compile the package. So I can go into the workspace and then do colcon build. There is a good chance that you will get this setup tools deprecation warning. If there is no warning, then that's great. But don't worry if you do get it, as it's just a warning, not an error, and you will still be able to build successfully. As of the time of writing this tutorial, the developers hope to have it fixed for Jazzy in May 2024. But for now, there are workarounds to remove or suppress the warning. The original workaround was to downgrade the version of setup tools that is currently installed by doing pip install setup tools to 58.2.0 version in the terminal. However, that's not recommended Instead, what we should be doing is this, where you put the Python warnings environment variable in the bash rc file to suppress the warning. So that's what I'll be doing. I will go back into the ROS Development Studio, and in a new terminal, I will go into the .bash rc file. At the very bottom, I will insert that line, and don't forget that after you've saved it, you'll need to source the file. And so now you should be able to compile the package without the warning. And there you go. And so now you'll be able to run the node, and it says hello world, which means it was successful. And that's it. Thank you.